Hello everyone, Game Crazy here. Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 8 on Mega Man Anniversary Collection on the GameCube, technically being played on the Wii. That's a quite long title. Anyways, today we're going to face off, do this stage, but first I'm going to show off this. This Dr. Light picture here. You click that. I've already dropped 27 frames, which is kind of bad, but it seems to be calming down now. Anyways, Dr. Light's lab. We come here and we can get power-ups in exchange for parts. Right now we only have this page, but we get a second page later. That is some pretty good stuff as well. As I said, there are not enough bolts for you to get all the power-ups, and right now there's nothing here I really want. Some notes, exit part is generally pretty good if you're wanting to get all the bolts, so do that, because you're going to have to come back to some other stages later, and it's nice to just be able to exit them. But if you have no problem with not exiting the stage just by hitting exit, you can get other parts as well. My first part is probably going to be arrow shot, so we're going to get that for our first part next episode. And not to mention, we can't really get a part right now because we only have 3 bolts. Everything costs at least 4. So let's go to Grenade Man stage. I'm Grenade Man! He's Grenade Man, if you couldn't tell by him shouting it, by him saying it and me saying it quite a few times. So, I know that a preferred route tends to be... Oh, wow, I've dropped 60-something frames already. That is kind of bad, but it's not horrible yet. Yeah, it seems fine now, though. Anyways, Grenade Man, he's not normally where people like to start. From what I've heard, Clown Man is actually where they like to start. For some reason, I just prefer starting here with Grenade Man. Anyways, kill that. You didn't really get to see it, but there are these explosive barrels here. You hit them enough times, or with a fully charged charge shot, they just kind of blow up. Like that. Oh wow, that was... I've never seen them explode like that. That was pretty cool. Kill these bats, because everyone hates bats. Okay, jump up here. Kill this guy. Aha. Darn it. Okay, this part. This is kind of a puzzle of the area, so shoot this, actually shoot that. Okay, then we want to shoot here, here. And now we want to use our rush ball to get up here, and we get a part. That's number 4, and we're going to get our first power-up after this episode. So, in the 3rd episode, we get our first power-up from the lab. Stupid worm. These red guys, they will always spawn feet, and like the other ones, they explode once the countdown reaches 0. I didn't really explain them from before, but here they are. Step on them, countdown starts, and they explode once the countdown reaches 0. Okay, come on, do something. Haha. Do just because I feel like it. Up here. Jump, and get this bolt. That bolt is quite dangerous to get, actually. Kill that guy. And we're at our first mini-boss of the, our first actual mini-boss of the game. You could kind of count the other one as a mini-boss too, but all of the mini-bosses in this game, they give you special power-ups upon beating them for the first time. So you can reface them. They're the only things you refight. When you come back to the stages with mini-bosses, you face them. So this guy, he just fires junk at you. Whenever he does the bouncing junk ball, I recommend you charge shot it to get it away, so that way you're pretty safe. And he always comes to the opposite side. As he's coming up, a good thing to do is fire a charge shot right at his eyeball, because basically the charge shot will get rid of a lot of the junk surrounding him if you shoot right as he comes up. Careful when he does that. There he is. There we go. He's dead now. So he just kind of falls back into the junk, explodes, and he gives us this power-up. This power-up is the Rush Bike. We can summon Rush as a bike, and he comes and we ride him. This is actually very useful for one of the bolts in a later stage. The stage actually being Clown Man's stage, where most people like to start. This is kind of another good reason to start here. Man, I hate these hammers. Darn it. That jump always makes me so nervous, because I always had trouble with it when I was a kid. There we get a life. That was very nice with that, to just drop a life for us. Don't know if we're going to be using them. Anyways, that's health up there. Not that risky to get, but a slight amount of risk. That guy, because we hate him. Waiting for his bomb to explode. And one respawns. Anyways, normally I kill this guy, but he explains the gimmick of the stage. When fire lights those fuses, those things blow up. And guess what these things drop? Yep, it's a race. Race against explosions, go! And of course, they put 2 bolts on this track. So you gotta go back to get that one. Now this one, not this one, next one's worse. So okay, now we have to wait for the explosions to let us through. And in addition to that, bolt all the way at the end. That is really dangerous to get. Rush biking that is actually not too bad of an idea, though you kind of have to suicide if you do rush bike. Let's kill that guy. Over here, kill you. Get this thing, even though we really haven't used our Mega Ball at all. And we're at the first Robot Master just 6 minutes in. They all have kind of weird poses. Anyways, ooh, that's a flash bomb. Okay. Okay, sucks not being able to hear. That's really the thing that helps you most with Mega Man bosses. Ah. So here's when he jumps. A good thing to do is generally to go towards where he is, because he does that occasionally. But you also have to be careful. Pay attention to if he does a flash bomb. Thank you, invincibility frames. No, you don't. Okay, he should be doing that now. Okay, once he does this, don't worry. It's just bringing you down here. And he just kind of jumps around like an idiot. There we go. We killed him. That is Robot Master number 1 down. And he dropped this weird purpley thing. This isn't how we get our power-up from him, technically. But it's something else we just kind of picked up. And that's our first power-up, the Flash Bomb. I've dropped 201 frames. Normally that would bother me, but that's over a 8-minute video, so it's not horrible. It might look slightly laggy. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and see you again next time where we will face off against this guy. Frostman, I think his name is. Also, we're going to get a power-up from here. I'm going to do that next episode, though.